TikTok user The Raw Monster literally has several recordings on her account. None of them stand out as anything extraordinary except one. The recording she published nearly 3 years ago is quite mysterious. See for yourself, folks. Suddenly, she heard footsteps coming from the attic. The woman goes upstairs and checks the room. As she turns around, female notices a terrifying figure crawling towards her. But then, the recording cuts off immediately after that. What happened? Why hasn't anything else been published for over 3 years since this video? Was it something paranormal, or was it just a hoax? As usual, folks, you decide. YouTuber from the channel Kuroshiro went with the mysterious Mr. K to Tokyo. His new companion is a guide who knows the place where Shiro has decided to go, to an abandoned hotel where supernatural phenomena are happening. And most activity occur in room 108, which is believed to be a portal connecting the spirit world with ours. After reaching the place, the men start a nightly investigation, where at the very beginning this happened.
うわー、これ見た。
ここですよ。
うわー、ちょっと今日は、
はい、
Kさんにここちょっと案内していただいて
お願いします。
ありがとうございます。
ここなんですけど、宿泊できない一室があるホテルって言われてる場所で、やばい部屋があるっていう情報で、もうその場所は108号室っていうここの一番奥の部屋を特定してるんですよ。本当にポルターガイストに近い物音とかかなり怖い場所になってます。ちょっとそこの部屋どうします？見に行ってみます？ちょっと行きますか。じゃあお願いします。声もするし、なんかちょっと待ってください。なんか足音しました、ね。
靴しるし
今しましたよね。傘。こっちか。そうですね。
うわー、じゃあすいません、ちょっと行かせてもらいます。
はい。
失礼します。
失礼します。
あー、この部屋だ。見たわ。おお、え
見ました。今見ました。撮れました。
多分映ったっす。
Just after entering the infamous room 108, something interesting happened. Once inside, the chair is violently moved, alarming both men. Shiro and Kei decided to split up to explore each room during the night. Shiro went to rooms 102, 105, and 106, in which he failed to capture anything, so he continued exploring. Meanwhile, Kei enters room 301, where he managed to capture this.
じゃあ次はこっち行ってみます。ここが301。じゃあ上がっていきますね。これ和室。今隣で音しました。こちらの部屋ね。お手洗い、お風呂。今完全に隣でちょっと音聞こえたんですけど、誰かいんのかな。上行きますよ。シロ君、もしこれ誰かいたり映っちゃったらぼかしか カットでお願いします。はい、ちょっと上行きます。え、待って、これ揺れてる。開けます。え、いや、誰もいません。なんで、ちょっと戻ります。いや、誰もいない。ちょっとこれ、え、ちょっと待って。
Shortly after entering, Kay hears inexplicable knocks. Then he leaves and heads to room 302, where Kay manages to record a mysterious dark figure quickly disappearing inside. After a moment of consternation of what he managed to see, Kay enters the room. But after a thorough search, it turns out that there is no one inside. So, folks, did Shiro and Kay record anything paranormal that night? Did Kay capture a real shadow figure on the camera, or maybe the explanation of these phenomena is much simpler? The final decision is yours. Also, if you want to watch the full episode of this investigation, visit his YouTube channel Kuroshiro. Beach Army Hospital is an abandoned building located in Mineral Wells, Texas. It was built sometime in the 1950s, opening its doors in 1957 to active-duty military personnel and their families residing there. After only 16 years, the hospital closed its doors in 1973. Since then, the base and hospital have fallen into disrepair. Operating for only 16 years, by age, the building is not your typical paranormal activity site. However, given the undisputed number of deaths there, you may begin to understand why this place is believed to be so haunted. Although the exact number of deaths is unknown, the team from the Lone Star Paranormal Research TV channel decided to check if the rumors about the place are true.
Alright, it's just me and you in here. Come on down. You behind me?
When Justin decides to split up, Kellen in the hallway noticed something mysterious. For a fraction of a second, a dark silhouette is visible. Did they manage to record the ghost or just Justin? Decide, folks. Hiro and Tomo from the Omagataki Film channel had posted a video for their members a few months earlier. They visited the ruins of a hotel where, as they saw, it was boring. Despite numerous rumors and dark stories, the investigation yielded no results at first glance. But after publication, many interesting phenomena came to light. Unexplained sounds, or the voices, and a ghost of an old woman that haunts the place. All this prompted them to go there again. When the team arrived on site and went inside, from the very beginning they had the feeling that there was someone else with them. From time to time, the men heard footsteps following them, until they recorded this.
はい、今ですね、またちょっとぐるぐる回ってるんですけど、無事迷いまして、何回ぐるぐる回ってもこのメインホールに戻ってきてしまう。たどり着けない状況です。ね。まあでもないわけはないから。
まあね、まあだって前回来てるわけです。
そうそうそう。でね、やっぱりね、さっきからね、まあ遭遇してないからいないんだろうけど、なんかやっぱり前回よりも人の気配を強く感じるよね。
で逆にこんだけさ、部屋数があるから、それもなんか気になるよね。人がいても気づかないし。
まあとりあえず探索を続けよう。はい。
As the whole crew travels through an abandoned building, Hiro's camera records something interesting. At some point in the room on the left, we see a mysterious silhouette with a garbage bag. We can clearly see that the figure is standing still, but what is interesting and more terrifying, literally seconds later when the camera operator is recording the same spot, no one is there anymore. Unaware of what they managed to record, they continue. Suddenly, they hear the sound of the elevator, which scared them because nothing in this building should work, especially the elevator. They decided to check it out and capture something spooky as hell in the process.
ちょっとね、エレベーター見たんだけど、まあ何の変哲もない、もう完全に使用不可のエレベーター。っていうかね、ちょっと違和感感じてるのが、前回来た時は風がすごかったじゃん。でも今日風全然ないのよ。そう、確かに。前はさ、風がビュービュー吹いててドアもバタンバタンなってたんだけど、今日全然ないんだけどさ、にもかかわらずなんか人が歩き回るような音というか、がすごいよね。引き続きね、探そう。こっちか、こっち行ったっけ？こっちか。そっちか。違うか。いやいや、どうわかんない。どうか。
While walking down the stairs, Hiro once again records something interesting. This time in the corridor, we can see the motionless silhouette of a man. Seeing this, the men do not know what to do, and for a moment they move away to deal with the situation. They decide to go back and talk to the person, but when they reach their destination, no one is there. Even after checking the entire area where they spotted the figure, they still fail to meet anyone. After what they managed to record, they continued their investigation. Hiro came up with the idea of staying alone in the building, but this decision turned out to be very wrong.
ちょっとマジ電気つけれん。電気つけたらまずい。アホ丸出しなんですけど、ここ袋工事なんですよね。行き止まりなんですよ。逃げ場がない。多分トムさんたちが来るのに10分ぐらいかかる。ここから車なのでね、場所同じやつだったらマジでやばい。ライト照らさんがいいかやっぱ。ちょっとこのまままっすぐに脱出できる準備だけしてトモさんたちを待とう。切ります。トモさんたちが来たらまた録画開始しよう。
Did you manage to see it? When Hiro sits quietly and watches the corridor and rooms, we see only darkness and no activity. But at some point, a creepy pale face emerges from the right and is literally next to him. Hiro is completely oblivious to the mysterious face staring at him all the time. He then disappears, and moments later, Tomo and their cameraman come to pick up Hiro. So, folks, what or who was it? Did they manage to record the mysterious apparitions that night in the abandoned and haunted hospital? Was the scary figure standing motionless a ghost or a man? What was the scary face staring at Hiro? We will probably never know the truth, but you can judge for yourself whether it was something paranormal or not. You are the judges, you decide. Also, if you want to watch the full episode and many more, visit their YouTube channel Omagataki Film. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Probably most of you have heard the name of this channel. For more than 5 years, we have been able to observe mysterious activity in the house where Kent lives. During this time, he managed to record countless pieces of evidence. Mysterious voices, apparitions, shadow figures, or even silhouettes of demons. But even now, what is really going on in Kent's house is unknown. This time, we will look at recordings of the beginning of the hauntings that have never been published before. While in the kitchen, Kent notices something disturbing outside. In his backyard, we see a mysterious figure of a woman in a white dress. We can watch it for a few seconds, and then we see it disappearing into thin air. A few days later, he records something equally interesting.
Was that you? Are you walking up there? God, every time I hear noises up here, it doesn't turn out good. Hey, I'm coming up, so if there's anybody up here that's not supposed to be up here, you better leave right now. Did I hear a child in here? Can you say hello? Are you a child? What's your name? Is your name Wayne?
This time, Kent is lured upstairs by footsteps. Once he's upstairs, Kent manages to record a dark apparition on the stairs. Was it another sinister entity that was the beginning of the haunting in Carmel, Maine, or are all phenomena rationally explained? As always, choose wisely, folks. Also, if you want to watch this and all his videos, visit Kent's YouTube channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. The next video is from popular YouTube channel Ricky Velasquez. This time we'll look at a live broadcast from a supposedly haunted place where Ricky went with a shaman who decided to contact the spirits shortly after arriving.
Eh? Come on!
While Ricky and Shaman are in the ruins, they record something terrifying. When Ricky turns around, right next to him, we can see a creepy figure of a woman. After seeing this, Ricky runs away where he encounters a boy and a dog. Upon seeing them, Ricky falls over, but when he gets up, he checks the spot with a flashlight and no one is there. Did he manage to record the ghosts, or was all we saw a hoax? Decide. Our next story begins on Stamford Street in London. A man named Mark had lived there since 1995. For many years, the man struggled with health problems that continue to this day. At one point, he had to undergo surgery due to his deteriorating health. In 2012, he met a man named Aaron, with whom he was until his tragic death in 2018. Aaron's body was cremated, and his urn with his ashes is in Mark's room, where, since her appearance, began to happen mysterious phenomena. Mark started seeing orbs that he saw all over the house. He also had the impression that he was not alone in the apartment, but someone was with him. The man asked Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations channel to conduct an investigation there. During their stay in the compound, they managed to capture orbs and other activities. After a few months, Mark once again asked the crew to check his apartment again.
I need you to do something so I know that you're listening to me. So I need you to maybe touch one of the devices that we set up in this place. If you touch the one on the floor there, it will light up and make a noise. Or you can touch the one that's on the bed. But you need to do something.
Yeah, come here a minute. Something's just pinched me. Something's just pinched me below my right nipple. Now I don't know if it's going to be out of mark there, but that was really like a nip. So grab that camera a minute. I could feel something there, and it felt like something just went like that, like sort of 2 nails.
During an overnight investigation, Jeff asks the entity to do something. Suddenly, Mark complains that something pinched him. But that was just the beginning.
I kid you not, something just fucking touched me.
Yeah?
On my arm.
Shit, so it seems to be going on in there, hang on. Where were you, on the sofa?
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
Turn that off. Are you in the bedroom? Why are you targeting Mark? Is it because he's been ill, or is it just because he's an easy target for you? How were you brought in here? If you're supposed to be so big and powerful, we're not seeing much evidence of that at the moment. Let us see you. What is it? What's happened? Have you been pinched? What happened? Oh, where's it going? Oh, that hurt. What happened, yeah?
Oh, something's stinging me. I can't see anything.
Because of the light we're in. Who did that?
Yeah, look.
Shit, that's drawn blood. I can't really see neither because this is in here you've got it looks like you've been bitten. Like by teeth.
My left side is burning and stinging from what seems to be a bite or several scratches. Because it is hard to see on our cameras, I grab my phone to take some pictures.
This time, Jeff twice experienced contact with the spirit that apparently did not like him too much. He had been touched and scratched so badly that there was blood. They then sat down together where they tried to make contact.
What's that noise? I keep seeing things in that hallway. Like shit, not orbs or anything, just movement of some description.
I hear a disembodied voice whispering, and it is picked up on our digital audio, but we cannot decipher the words.
Come on, show yourself. I keep seeing things in that hallway. Come on, show yourself. I keep seeing things in that hallway.
Also, Mark states that he is seeing movement coming from the hallway. Our static cam, which is in the kitchen facing the hallway, captures a moving shadow. We know that this is not from outside contamination, as we have blacked out all of the windows.
They manage to capture voices and other inexplicable sound, and their camera captures what looks like a shadow in the hallway. But at that moment, no one was around. Were they attacked by a malevolent spirit during the investigation? Did a ghost actually appear on the wall? One thing's for sure, an apartment on Stamford Street in London is creepy and scary. And you folks, what do you think? The team from the channel Guanc Gua P this time went to a quite chilling place, near the bridge where the tragic accident happened. A few years ago, a man driving a car lost control of the wheel, smashed through the guardrails and fell down. As a result, he lost his life. In addition, under the bridge there is a wild river in which many teenagers drowned. Due to these tragic stories, the whole area, including the bridge, is believed to be haunted. The team arrived there and, as usual, began the ritual to summon the spirit.
ขอเชิญผีที่อยู่ณที่นี้ถ้ามีขอให้มาแสดงตัวให้เห็นให้ได้ยินให้ได้กลิ่นให้สัมผัสถ้ามีจริงก็ขอให้มาหลอกมาหลอนให้ดูหน่อย ถ้าแน่จริงก็เข้ามาเลยอยากเจอพอดีปักพูดกับหัวเลยจะมาดูจะไปผมไหมนะเพราะไฟแช็กมันไม่ติดว่ะลมมันแรงเลยไม่รู้จะติดไหมตอนนี้เราก็ตอนนี้ฝนตกอยู่ไปก่อนรอบๆก่อนคือตอนนี้บอกแล้วตอนนี้ฝนตกนะเนี่ยถ้าใครยังไม่รู้ในกล้องถ่ายเห็นไหมก็ไม่รู้มืดเลยมืดโอ้โหฟูไม่ติดเลยตอนนี้นะตอนนี้ประเด็นเฮ้ยเจ๊ใครวะคนกระโดดไม่ไปเมื่อกี้คนกระโดดเฮ้ยเห็นไหมเมื่อกี้หนูกูไหมไม่กระโดดลงไปกระโดดลงข้างล่างดูสิไม่มีอะไรอ่ะที่เที่ยวฝนก็โต๊ะเลยมันเห็นแล้วมันไม่เห็นมีอะไรไม่เมื่อกี้ได้ยินเสียงเหมือนตึกก่อนป่ะยินเสียงต้วมก่อนป่ะ
Suddenly, one of the men notices something on the bridge. When they all look in the same direction, they notice a mysterious figure jumping from the bridge. They immediately run to see who it was, but they fail to record anyone. So, folks, whether it was a real ghost captured on camera or a well-done hoax and CGI, tell me now in the comments below. Another recording is from the Takeuchi camera channel, which this time went to one of the most popular haunted spots in Japan. It is also known for the large number of sects that perform rituals there. Takeuchi, after arriving at the place, says that it is too quiet. He decided to look for a suitable place to carry out his own ritual, which was aimed at summoning the spirit. After he did it, he went to the car for several minutes. After the time had passed, he again ventured inside, where he saw this.
やばい。来てる。来た。ちょっと待って。やばい。
When he arrives, he notices that something is clearly not right. The structure was broken and the meat was gone. Terrified by what he saw, he explores the area with the night vision camera in fear. Then he goes to the elevator, where a rather dangerous situation happened.
違う。ちょっと待って。足音聞こえる。やばい。足音聞こえる。静かにして。最悪。ちょっと待って。
When he's at the elevator shaft, Takeuchi seems to hear someone's voice. Suddenly, something strange happens. Terrified that someone is behind him, Takeuchi falls into the shaft, where he seriously injures himself. But have you seen it? At the same moment as he flies into the shaft, above we can see a mysterious dark silhouette that we can observe for literally a fraction of a second. So, folks, after performing the ritual, did he manage to summon a dangerous entity that made him hurt himself? Or maybe it's nothing paranormal and we see what we want to see. You decide. The last video is from our well-known YouTuber Supernatural, who went to the abandoned flower factory.
OK， 等我下播的哥啊，等我下播的。我他妈现在我老紧张了，家人们啊！我现在我老紧张了，铁子们，我一点不骗大家啊！操你妈！你进来呀！你进来呀！啊！操你妈！你进来！我操
！Right in front of him appears a mysterious apparition of a woman in a red dress who has been haunting him for some time. But this wasn't his first encounter with the entity.
谢谢。感谢我新来哥200倍。操你妈什么动静？我操！ 都他妈咋整啊？咋整啊，家人们？妈了逼还干不？铁人们。不干了，连连，操他妈的！老铁们，太狠了吧！我操妈！
Once again, he meets a ghost which disappears after he runs into it. So, folks, real or fake, decide.